Welcome back to another video. Today we are doing my Burning Abyss top 8 deck profiles. So before we get into the video, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe, and comment down below if you want to see a testing hands video or a combo tutorial. So from I placed top 8. I actually placed 8th out of a 30-man locals. I played 5 rounds. I went 3 and 2. First round I played against Tri Brigade. That was the first round I lost. It was kind of just, I got lightning stormed. There was nothing I could have done about it. Yeah. Round 2 I had the bye, sadly. Round 3, I don't remember exactly what deck I played, but I won that round. Round 4 I played against Sword Soul. Anti-Spell Fragrance and Imperial Order are very good cards in the side deck. Round 5, I lost to Sword Soul. There's just nothing I could have done. I didn't see any of my side cards or anything. So let's get into the deck profile. So for by far the best running US monster, we have 3 Graph. Very, very good. You want to open it, not in multiple, sadly, but this is going to special summon one from deck. The next best one is the 2 Seer. You don't play 3 because you don't necessarily want to see it. You want to sum it off the graph. I've seen a lot of builds play 3 of this one, but you'll need 2 Scarm. Just through a lot of testing, I've never needed the 3rd one. Well, that's not true, but there's been very rarely I've needed the 2nd or the 3rd one. So I just like playing it at 2. Farfa, you need 2 of this. Very good source of interruption off of like a Fiend Griefing or off your Beatrice. For the 1-0s, we play the 1 Alec. This one's just like an imperm, so it's really good also off the Beatrice, but it's not as impactful as some other things. Libic, you could put up this to 2. I didn't really need it that much. The only time is when I drew it and needed to send it from deck off the Cherubini, but I couldn't do that. Barbar, I did Barbar someone for time. That was very funny in my opinion. I really like this ratio. I would like to play a Calcat, but I just don't have one. So that's it for the Burning Abyss monsters. For the Honorary BA monsters, I played the 2 Tour Guide. You don't need the 3rd one. You don't want to see it in your opening hand. In all honesty, you want to search off the Scarm, just because it will get interrupted, because this is a very hand trap prevalent format. It's just not that good. I play 3 Rhino Warrior. It's the best discard outlet. Tutors for anything. It's like playing Shuttle Squamata, but better, because it doesn't just send Burning Abyss monsters. You can also send the next card, Backtrack, which is really, really good. Then a nice thing that you can do is deck thin with the Cherubini and send the Rhino Warrior to send Backjack or whatever you need. And just a good deck thinner. So that's it for the monsters. I don't remember how it's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 18 monsters, if I counted right. We only play 1 spell in the deck. That is the 1 Called by the Grave. That's all I really needed. Yeah, there's nothing else. It's just such a good card, and yeah. So now on to the traps. This is, without a doubt, probably the best trap card in the game. Solemn Strike. You're going to be playing 3 of it. It helps you facilitate anything, negates monster effects, which is the best thing you can negate. Just very, very good. Torrential Tribute, the next trap card, blows up the entire field, and since all your cards have monster effects when they're sent to the graveyard, it's really, really nice. Fiend Griefing, the shuffle into the deck, it's really, really good, but I don't even think that's the best effect. The fact that you can send from deck to grave, it just starts your full engine, and it's just really, really nice. And I've seen some lists play only 2 of this card. No, you need it at 3. This substitutes for everything. It's like when you play the Rhino at 3. It just consistency. And the last 3 of trap is the Paleozoic Deinamiscus. Banishes a face card on the field. Main deck out to Mystic Mine. Not in this tournament, but in past times. This has come up so many times with like Mystic Mine. Because like my locals and I know a ton of people that play Sky Striker. So yeah. So that's it for the 3 of traps. And now for the 2 ofs. We play the 2 trap trick. Really good. You don't want to brick on it though because it's a hard once per turn and it makes it so you can't actually trap for the rest of the turn. So that's the one unfortunate thing. One of my personal favorite traps, it is a hard once per turn, so I only do play 2 of it. The Ice Dragon's Prison. It's really good. It gets that card out of your opponent's graveyard and banishes a card on the field. And you can also special summon from graveyard and link off with it instead of banishing with it. So you can get extra material, and then also you can just summon it like a big beat sick, and that's really nice. Karmika, it's like Deinamiscus, it's not as good, but it still gets cards off the field, which is really nice. Next card I would switch out for, if I recall, it's Divine Wrath, the counter trap, but I played 2 Lost Wind. Effect negation is very important. I don't think you need to play Imperm in this deck. I think this card's like a better Imperm for this type of deck because it hits twice. Because when it's sent to the while your opponent's special summons with extra, you can set it from your field and then it's banished afterwards. But it also is nice because if you mill it off Dante, you can still reset it. And then for the last trap card, we play the 1 Imperial Order. This card's busted. There's been games I really shouldn't have won, but I won because of Imperial Order. So that's it for the main deck. Now to the extra deck. So there's a few cards in the extra deck I would for sure change. They're getting reprinted soon, as in the next set. I think the Access Code got reprinted yesterday, and then the other one will be out in like less than a month. So that's nice. So first we're gonna do 2 Dante. You only need 2. You could play a 3rd. But I feel like the extra deck's relatively tight. Yeah. I play the 1 Fortune Tune. I don't actually go into it that often. There's some board states where it's kind of important, where it's just like a really big board and you just need to clear it somehow. I don't own the Downers, so that's one of the cards I need to get. It's getting reprinted in Brothers of Legend. For the rank 6, we play the 1 Beatrice, because it's only at 1. This card's busted. Yeah, there's nothing to say about that. The Zeus, I've seen Liz play 2. I don't really know why. Or, I know why, but, still, I don't think it's necessary. So that's it for the Exceeses. Best card in the extra deck, if I summon it, I'm winning. The Purple Dante, just so good. Honestly, I would want to see a deck or a build of this deck where you go into this on purpose instead of just going for the Beatrice IP and just trying to go for the Purple Dante. So that's it for the fusions. For the Link, we play the 1 Gravity Controller. It's really good. If you open up the Seer and you want to make sure it stays live, you go into the Gravity Controller for that combo. Cherubini, it's not the most, or it's important to have at least 1 for going into your Boral Sword play. Yeah. IP, main end board, it's really good, and off the IP you either make a Phoenix or Unicorn, normally. And then there's sometimes really good one you can do is go into Trisbana. This card will, if you go off the IP into it, it makes it so it can't be destroyed by card effects, which is really nice. Link forward, I play the 1 Boral Sword. I play the 1 Opalosa and 1 Boral Low Dragon. Once I get the 2 cards, as in the Down Magician and the Access Code, I will be cutting these 2. There's no reason to play them. You can play this. It's good out to Dragoon, but it's you don't really need to make it. And Opalosa, it's good. Don't get me wrong, but I just never made it. Now for the side deck, this is it's not the best side deck. A few cards I'm gonna get are like Solemn Judgments and stuff. But we're just gonna go through it. The best card in the side deck by far is Anti-Spell Fragrance. This game won me so many games. Yeah. The next card is Dimensional Barrier. I'm thinking of putting this up to 3. I mean, sure, it's a hard one to return, but oh my gosh, is that card good. If you're going first against any deck, or just not even going first, if you go second, a lot of people don't know this. Instead of it makes it so that the card you declare, their effects on the field are negated. What I didn't know about this card, I thought it was just the opponent can't summon them. I find that really, really good. Next card, it's good and all, but it's not. I mean, you normally just go and make a Zeus if you just go in this. Go attack directly, make Zeus, or not attack directly, but attack with the Fortune Tune, and then just clear the board. The other one, Duster. This is probably one of the cards I'm going to cut for the either the third Dimensional Barrier or the Judgments. Heavy Storm Duster. It's good for back row decks, but in all honesty, I feel like you don't really need the back row heat as much. I feel like these are the 3 cards I would probably cut for it. Monsters. 3 Gamma Seal. It comes up when it comes up. There's decks that just make untargetable things, and I think that's what normally you need it for. This card, Aerial, that's probably another one of the best cards. I think the 3 best cards of the side deck by far are the Anti-Spells, Dimensional Barriers, and the Aerial. There's been times where I've wanted to actually put this up to 2. It's that good. Because if you don't go through the normal line, summoning the Dante back, if you just overlay for Dante and have the extra name in hand, you can make the Beatrice with 3 materials, or at least I'm pretty sure you can. Yeah, you can. So you can make it with 3 materials, and it's just like, you can just, this is what I normally do against the Striker matchup. Just banish all the spells out of the graveyard, and then just do it again. And it's just, like, really, really nice. Yeah. So, the main changes, like I said, is removing these 2 for the Access Code Talker and Downer Edition, and then the 2 lost ones, I still like them, but I think I would want to change them for the Divine Wrath, and then the Judgments in the side deck. Well, so that's it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Hit that like button and subscribe. And yeah.